Yo, yeah, we'll check out Bonk, Pepe. Is that Bohm or Bonk? Was it supposed to be Bonk? Is there a Bohm? I have no clue. Yo, what up, fam? Yo, what up, fam? What up, fam? I can listen to that song, the rest of it, 6 minutes. What up, fam? Happy Tuesday. We're gonna start with Bitcoin. We're gonna get into some alts, talk about cheats on how to follow alts. We're gonna talk about Bonk. Bonk broke out today. A little Pepe action today. Pepe did really well, held up fine, and is kind of still a beautiful daily candle. I think the daily's fine. Get into Pepe here in a minute. Um, yeah, we're gonna talk about a bunch of alts. Hopefully, find that next runner that's kind of like a bonk, kind of like Aptos the other day. You know, people don't realize that the money is made in alts. It definitely is made in alts. It will always be made in alts. It's easy money mode once Bitcoin has a break like this to play alts. All right, you gotta use your Bitcoin pair charts. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. You gotta use these cheats like crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles are a really good one, fam. All right, so like right here, okay, on crypto bubbles, I can go to a 5 minute, right, and see kind of what's rolling. All right, what's the best ones? It's gonna be the biggest. All right, the biggest ones are gonna be the best ones. Cause the hourly right here. So like, let's say if Bitcoin was dumping, and you go over here and like, oh wow, like the Doge hourly is up 8.7%. Like, let me check out Dogecoin. Monthly right here, like, you know, it's got great, different time frames. But this is kind of cheat code, at least short term, 15 minute, 1 hour. Daily gives you a little perspective, but really it's the 15 minute, hourly, and 5 minute really kind of snipe down some of these alts. But again, let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's first start with Bitcoin, okay? This is the 12-hour chart. Why is the 12-hour chart important? Well, fam, 12-hour chart is important because there's two 12 hours in a daily candle. There's two 12 hours that make up a daily candle. I think it's important to look at the 12-hour candle, right? We had a little pullback here. We made and I actually think this is a perfectly fine candle to continue, right? This is not like the most bearish 12-hour. They just by looking at it alone with no other variables to talk about, this daily candle looks, or this 12-hour candle looks fine, right? We could definitely continue overnight. Wouldn't be surprised to continue overnight. Doesn't look like realistically, when you break out for Bitcoin breaks out like these highs, we don't slow down really or stop too much, right? We're gonna use example is right. Look at, all right, so we'll go to the daily. The daily candle looks fine to me. It's not really a toppy daily candle. Really no blow off the top after going to price discovery, right, fam? This is a perfectly fine daily candle. All right, but if we go to previous bull markets over here, and we just talk about that first initial break, right? Here's the break. We break it right here. Here is something that we kind of had this miniature daily, right? We had the 1, 2 kept climbing. We had one, really after this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 daily candles, a little consolidation. So we had a week. We spent really probably a week here before continuing to move higher. We had an ugly looking daily there. Guess what? They continued, fam. They continued. Bounced that support again, made a higher high. Market structure was really good. But the point is, fam, we can have pullbacks. It's fine. Overall, we need to be looking at the bigger picture. That's going to be something like this before we see something like this, and then something like this, right? We got some volatility to the upside. So, yeah, going to the current situation, again, don't think the daily is that bearish. We should not be looking for shorts here. I think it looks perfectly fine. We could chop here for days, weeks, as long as the weekly, in my opinion, as long as the weekly closes over 85K, and that's what really seems to be the low time frame kind of levels, right? As long as the weekly closes over this 85K, I think we're going to be fine, right? We can definitely play this range here. We have a nice little range going on here, right? Couple attempts at a range break, but got a nice little range going on here. This is a really kind of beautiful chart in my opinion, and this is kind of how you have to play it, right? There's not a lot of, this is all the price action we have above 85K. This is all the price action we have above 80K right here. Will this get filled? Probably at some point. Will this get filled back down here? CME gaps down here. Will all this be filled out with some more price action down here? Certainly. Are we going to go there short term? I don't really, I doubt it. I'd be really surprised if we even return to weekly open, which is around 80.4, 80K 400, which is a good $8,000 away. I'd be really surprised if we return to the weekly open. Again, weekly above 85K will just continue up, in my opinion. It's the easiest up move ever on Bitcoin. So, but I really like this. Let's talk about real quick, since we're here. We're going to talk about finding the top, right? And the importance of the top. This is the Pi Cycle, fam. I'm not sure if you all know the Pi Cycle, but the Pi Cycle is real. It's really, really important here. This Pi Cycle right here has actually, here, boom, get rid of some notes here. This Pi Cycle actually, fam, has called every Bitcoin top. So we have a Bitcoin top here at $235, Bitcoin top at $1,200, Bitcoin top at 819K. Okay, within 3 days, right? All it is the 111 crossing the 350, right? So every time this crosses right here, that's the Pi Cycle top, Pi Cycle top, Pi Cycle top. And even, I'm not, this is the honest opinion. I never really believed that the Pi Cycle was going to work in 2021, but guess what, fam? It did. All right. Now think about this, and I want you to think about this. Time is money, right? Time is money. Now, if you're a trader, that's completely different. But if you're just talking about cycle dynamics, when we had the Pi Cycle top, we're talking about within 3 days, we're at 64K. Okay. Had you sold most of your crypto at 64K, although we had some alts run in this little section, right? 64K. Have you sold everything at 64K in April, right before May? This is right around when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live, pumped Dogecoin to 72 cents. This Pi Cycle top right here, okay, had you just sold and walked away before May of 2021, you could have lived peacefully, free, no worries, no stress, and then obviously waited till the FTX collapse and had there's a Pi Cycle bottom. I don't really use that. I've never used that, but anyways, you could have waited down here, wait for the break of the 110 right there, the 111, excuse me, and then from there on, that was kind of the buy signal. But to swing it, right? Did you need to play this whole price action? Not necessarily. Pi Cycle top right here, even though we hit 69K, this was the top, the Pi Cycle, and here we are again. Okay, so if give you a perspective on where we are, you can imagine we're somewhere probably, this is going to happen quick. We're probably somewhere around here, right? We're going to have to break. Price action is going to have to break above the blue. That's 120K. So we're looking, God, I mean, if you just use this Pi Cycle alone, okay, over here. I mean, God, 120K is probably going to be some real resistance. We'll get some good pullbacks around there. But the top, man, this thing could really go to 200, 220 just from the Pi Cycle alone. And I will not fade it. I didn't fade it back then. I was surprised that it worked, but it worked. And I will not fade it this time either. All right. Now let's talk about the fun stuff. Alts. Real quick, we'll jump back into Bitcoin here. Right, doesn't, again, in a bigger range, looks fine to me. Kind of identify your levels here. We got another level right here. Level developing. Okay. Level right there. But yeah, Bitcoin in a larger range, wouldn't be too worried about it. It's up. It is up. It is bullish. And we'd have to lose a significant amount of equity this week for it not to be bullish. Now, let's talk about Pepe. Pepe's got a little pullback here, a little double top right here on the price action. Did hit a little resistance here. I like this setup as far as just spot play. Getting close to the highs. Has low volatility on this daily. As long as this daily does have low volatility and it holds, we could easily have a healthy pullback and continue to pump. If Bitcoin continues, fam, alts will continue to follow with Bitcoin. They aren't going to necessarily run against Bitcoin. That's where you have to do your research. Again, use crypto bubbles, things like that. We're always going to be looking for that next. Aptos was a really good play on Monday. I thought Pepe was decent yesterday, and then Bonk probably going to see a nice healthy pullback here as well. Range highs. This is pretty clean. Resistance here. It's kind of zone, right? You're going to have price action close above, I'd say 411, 411 on Bonk. But usually after a move like this, just like Aptos the other day, you're going to have some type of pullback. So this is not the one you're going to want along. You're going to just want to be patient, get our pullback, and see how Bitcoin plays. I'm going to be bullish. I think just accumulating spot, though, overall on a lot of these alts. Let's see Bonk. All right, so Bonk has a really, really good structure. All right, we have a 5-day cross right here. By the way, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but this is an old chart of Bonk. And yes, I caught that short. You see that? Look at that. Caught that fucking short back in March. If you were in the trading group, you definitely caught that. I want to say it was a free one back in March too. I open up my Discord all the time for free. Anyways, 5-day. If this 5-day crosses, if we close somewhere up here, right? A healthy pullback's fine. On this daily, I think it's going to be fine. It's got some. Does this have low volatility too? No, it's pretty high. As long as this daily holds here for a couple days and we don't have a complete reversion on the 5-day, this healthy 5-day is going to cause this to cross, and it should give us upside push on Bonk. Bonk's one to watch. We're early, fam. We're definitely early on Bonk. In fact, I think one of the best $1,000 investments you can make is getting the next Saga phone. Like, if you can get the next Solana phone, I think they're still doing pre-sales for it right now. If you can get the next Solana phone, that's going to be a good one, fam, because you know that's going to come out next year during the bull market. They're going to have some crypto on it, and it's like free money, dude. You get a free phone and free money because they're going to have an airdrop with it. It's probably not going to be Bonk. It's going to be a new one. The last Saga phone had Bonk. It was free money. It's like a Jupe airdrop. I mean, the Jupe airdrop was free money. I mean, I made off of the Jupe airdrop. It was crazy, man. Crazy. I made good money off that. 3 different wallets getting hit with shit. But anyways, I like Bonk as long as it can hold. It's got 3 days left in that 5-day. A little concerning there, but as long as it can hold there, looks good. Pepe still looks good, fam. All right. Look at this break of structure. 5-day here. Need that 5-day to hold. 3 days left on that. As long as it does hold. I also like, if you look at Pepe Bitcoin, right? The Pepe Bitcoin pair is also holding a nice consolidation, right? It can't let this cross bearish. Needs to hold. It's holding fine for now. The 2-day even has a better look. See how they've held the 2-day bullish? Yellow crossing above blue, that's bullish. It kept it up here, and it's still here. It's holding. This is like ready to pop. You think you're late on Pepe? You're actually not late on Pepe. I think buying spot is the best play. Be careful with liquidity in some of these shit coins, fam, because not liquidity, leverage, excuse me. If you use leverage with some of these shit coins and you're not sniping good entries, then you're going to get wrecked, okay? And or use small size. Like, I don't go crazy with this. I'm not like some billionaire, or, even if I had over $1 million, which, is my own private information, I wouldn't consider myself a millionaire having $1 or $2 million. I think a millionaire is somebody that has tens of millions of dollars, but regardless, all right, I don't need to trade big size for some of these with leverage if I'm going to throw some leverage on top of a spot play. I usually do use some decent leverage, but I'm not going to use a huge amount of size, all right? That's the way to play a lot of these is you buy spot, throw a little leverage on top of it, a little bit of leverage, a little bit of size. Because when these guys run, fam, like Pepe, right? Or Aptos, let's use the Aptos example. When these guys run, fam, we're talking about like Aptos outperformed Bitcoin the other day on a daily candle, right? We're talking a 30% pump, even with a small amount of size, small amount of Bitcoin. That's a great trade. If you catch 20% of that 30% move, that is a really good trade. Again, that 20% outperformed Bitcoin. All right. On a day where Bitcoin went up only, we had an alt run against Bitcoin. All right. So that is don't need to be greedy, fam. Don't need to be greedy. All right. Speaking of Aptos, let's go down here to lower time frames. I did go for a long here, but I actually you're gonna want to watch this hourly right here. Okay, so right here you have an hourly. Yellow is 21 EMA, blue is the 50 EMA. You have a bullish cross here. Okay, you have a possible bearish cross on Aptos coming here. All right, what does that mean? Well, it's not the worst thing in the world. Could easily come back here, pull back here, and then so we could get a pullback on Aptos, load up some more bags, and then take off from there, going up higher. I think Aptos, all right, we are still very early on Aptos. It's things I like, right? The 5-day. Now, the 5-day don't look that great right now. Not the best wick, okay? We have a 5-day cross income in here. Aptos Bitcoin has a 5-day cross here. Don't like that wick, so this is something you're going to have to watch. As bullish as it looks, this whole setup looks really, really good. And then this 5-day has to make a return here on Aptos Bitcoin in the next 2 days, 23 hours. But I think it looks good. I think this is, in my opinion, it looks tricky here. All you need is green with a little bit of body, and they can continue. As long as Bitcoin holds up here and continues to drive higher, Aptos is going to drive higher as well. A lot of these alts are waiting to break. They haven't confirmed break. This is a non-confirmed break. You want to Sol Bitcoin, same thing. Look at this, right? Sol was running. Previous 5-day candle was running against Bitcoin. And now this 5-day, again, you want to see this hold. This 5-day is coming down hard on the 21 and 50, still making lower highs and higher lows for Solana. So we're still early on Solana. A lot of these alts, you're going to have to just play them what they give you, or how they give you it, because some of these it seems very rotational to me, right? This is rotational alt season, still a little concerning in that aspect. But here is Jupe Bitcoin, same structure as Solana. This is the Bitcoin pair. This is a more bullish project, fam. Jupe, I'm looking at the most bullish projects. In my opinion, everyone I've gone over are the most. Here's Ondu, all right? Bear flag, all right? This is a little concerning as well. Would like us to see us break above the golden pocket here. Just use a little fibs on this retracement. Break above the golden pocket. Easily could play the 120 range. Get of a 786, we're going to see highs, but this is a bear flag type of structure. Little concerning there. So there's opportunity out there still. I would say if you're bullish for the next year, and I am, okay, I think right now you have about a month to 2 months. If I recall, it was like January 2021 when alts really started taking off. End of December, so a lot of alts started taking off. I would say you have like a month to 2 months to accumulate low before a lot of these are going to start. The money's going to rotate, fam. It will rotate into some of these alts, especially the ones I'm talking about. I think some meme coins are the play. I think Pepe is going to outperform Doge by there won't even be a question of it. Pepe is going to outperform Doge. If you see Doge going off right now, Pepe is going to go off harder. I do not. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna pop. This is 100% going to pop. It's going to pop sooner than later. And it's gonna rip faces, fam. This is gonna be outperform Doge. I'm telling you right now. Uh, Pepe is already making a run for it right now. I like the daily candle. I think the daily looked fine. Again, a little pullback, that's fine. A little retracement. Volatility is kicking up a little bit, but could come back down here to that 10. Good accumulation spot. Wouldn't want to lose that, but yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. Be careful if you're using leverage size wise. But yeah, any alt requests out there? You got an alt request. Now's the opportunity. Just checking out XRP. A good daily candle. Oh. Oh. XRP is so tight, like tight structure. MD. Thank you for that follow. Look at XRP. This is crazy. The supply mechanics on XRP is ridiculous. I don't even see a chance that like XRP ever makes a new high, but it breaks this baby. DGen Trader, thank you for that follow. By the way, fam, if you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord. Join the Discord. There's an invite. Let's look at AVAX for shits and giggles. This is I just want to let you guys know. This is an old chart, but look at this. Demand. We wicked down demand. That was the lows. Should have paid attention to this. That was a good buy opportunity. 1750. AVAX. That was a 2x. 2x. But right now, right? This is I'm not even gonna. You don't want to see this under the golden pocket, all right? And that's basically what you have here. Is we've retraced, still under the golden pocket. Not really that bullish yet on AVAX. There's a lot of coins that are like this. Doge had a nice run up. Crossed here, retested the 50. Nice run, really. 40 cents, 38 cents. 5 days still looks really good. Got that 786, good fib right there. Murati, thank you for that follow. Look at Sue. This is like a fine, maybe a spinning top here building for Sue, but like this is really good too. Sue's still hanging up there, still kind of in price discovery. Not the worst. Possibly coming down now. Possible spinning top there. I mean, alt's got to catch a bid at some point, right? Double top here. Uh, Damn, a lot of consolidations, fam. we need this 3-day to close up here. Close the 3-day up here. Get maybe a little 3-day pullback going. Really think we're gonna something like that. That would be like an epic opportunity right there. That could be it right there, fam. This could be the buying opportunity. CME gap. I mean, I hate playing CME gaps. They're not really TA, but I mean, this one right here is fucking massive. Pull back, fill it, pop. Don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose 74 or 580. Give me a chart's really clean. Anyways, fam, mad love. Appreciate all you. Let's just be patient here. I think we're gonna see a little pullback, a healthy pullback. That's fine. Be patient here. Use your crypto bubbles. Alts are not doing well in the last hour. Look at this. 15 minutes. Bunk's doing okay. But yeah, I think just take this as an opportunity to buy more spot. I think spot's the play. Don't try to long alts yet. Spot is probably the bigger play. Throw on a small size, small leverage on top of on some of the alts that we were talking about today. The Peppies, the Bonks. I think even Aptos is going to make a little recovery here. Not recovery, but continuation, should I say? So nothing wrong with these structures so far, my opinion. But that's how you got to play it. Take this opportunity, buy some more spot, especially the shiny coins. Fam, Pepe is a really, really good one. I'm telling you right now, Pepe is a really, really good one. Pepe will not fail you. Okay? Pepe will not fail you, as well as obviously Solana. That's a kind of more of a blue chip. Pepe's a little higher risk. Aptos, I think is a great project. Has a shiny and newer. Gonna provide some opportunity. I think Bonk is new enough as well. And easy money, fam, again, is go buy that Saga. Go buy that Saga, that new phone, that Solana phone. It's going to probably come right when Solana's breaking $400 in 3 months, right in the middle of the bull market. That's free money right there and a free phone. Because if it comes with an airdrop or some perk, and then you can make money off that airdrop, you're paying for the phone. So I'll be back Thursday night. Appreciate all you. I'll keep my Discord updated at all times.